Yes, we can.
Don't let
Yes,
free
we can.
speech go up in smoke,
Yes, we
man.
can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
The world's leading jailer.
Yes,
the
we can.
United States of America.
Yes, we can. As you say. 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 As you say.
Talk it out.
Buzzy Zipwak, we made it 5 seasons. I mean, I tell you, I tell these people all the time, man. I'm getting old with these people now, man. We're in the living rooms and in the places where to hang, you know?
You know, with all we've been talking about for the past 6 months there, I hope we all grow real old together.
Folks, who do you think you're with? You're with the Institute for Higher Learning. You know what I'm talking about now here? Hey. You're with the Department of Freedom, the D.O.F, the series of the heart attack. You know that by now. Well, wake up, pull your head out of your butt, snap out of it. Because I tell you, man, we've been talking about hard-hitting subjects that are absolutely nothing less serious as a heart attack was. You know? What have we been telling everybody? The United Nations is not your friend. You know? These skull and bones men from the Russell Trust. Skull and Bones, what are they pirates and what are they pirating, folks? You know?
That they are.
You know, Council on Foreign Relations, you know, Committee of 300, Club of Rome, Bilderberg. Who we've been telling you who's not your friend? Who else? The Federal Reserve, and you just found that out real quick and you emptied out all your bank accounts. Woohoo!
You know, and it's amazing because all these non-governmental organizations that are not elected, that have no special, their special interests are the corporate special interests. They have more power and more authority than our elected officials, than those that we hired to represent us and to protect us and all that. They are not, obviously. I mean, you know, we just got to wake up and look around a little bit and see, you know, what's really taking place and who does it serve.
Who are our friends? Come on, people. You got to know. They ain't Big Pharma. They ain't Big Chem.
No,
you know?
And if you've been watching, you know, the last 5-6 weeks here now, Run from the Cure, We Become Silent, Codex Alimentarius,
you're nailing it.
Unnatural Selection. You know, these are very terrifying prospects.
Big agribiz, they ain't our friends, you know? Big biotech, no, they ain't our friends, no.
You know, and if you check out Food for Thought Monday or Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock,
you better be doing it if you know it's good for you.
One of the things that we are going to discuss in the rotation coming up is how to protect ourselves a little bit. You know, how to try and find a little sanity amongst all this insanity.
Right, we're not talking about digging a hole in the shelter, even though that might be the need be.
Yeah, but you're not going to do it strictly out of blind fear. You're going to actually do it with some reason and rationale to say, okay, this is why I'm doing this. Not just because you want to ignore it and hope it goes away, because what's coming down the pike, if we do ignore it, it's going to come down, it's going to roll over us like a steamroller, showing no mercy. Now, if we do start and stand up to it, and show some opposition, well then that's a different story because there's no guarantee what's going to happen. But by our silence, I guarantee this is what will happen.
Hey brother, you know it to be true, I know it to be true. We wouldn't be wasting our time here doing what we do. Now folks, this is the best of season 5. We're gonna roll it out at you, and peace out.
Is Paul Lambert?
It is.
Oh, hello. I'm writing an important paper, and I heard you were a member of this club called Skull and Bones.
I'm not. I don't have a comment on that. Our membership is private. State membership is private, and I really can't tell you whether I am or I'm not.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, but maybe you can tell me, how do you get into Skull and Bones then?
I can't talk about it.
Or how did it all start?
I can't tell you.
Okay. Is there anything you can tell me?
No.
Okay.
I don't mean to be unfriendly, but that's our policy. It's policy of the organization, and so I really, I'm not at liberty to violate it.
That sounds like Yale University.
No public editorial rebuttal.
Once again, the American Dental Association has announced its support of fluoridated water as a means to protect the enamel of our teeth. While I will not debate whether fluoride is really good for our teeth, consider this. Since fluoride is a topical treatment meant to protect the surface of your teeth, why put it in your drinking water? That's like drinking shampoo to wash your hair, or eating deodorant to keep yourself smelling fresh. Fluoride is a byproduct of the aluminum production industry. Get the facts straight.
This message brought to you by the Department of Freedom, proud sponsors of Truth and Justice.
Been programmed, people, you gotta know it, and there's, you know, mind control going on. It's serious as a heart attack, just like us. D.O.F. Whoa. All right, now let's break it down for him, cuz. Where do we start on this road, this adventure with the Department of Freedom? A long time ago, we were fortunate enough. Tell them a little bit about it.
Law enforcement against prohibition.
Yeah.
You know, that was really an eye-opening experience for me because, you know, you don't take the parallel, say, between alcohol prohibition and then look at the outcomes of that, which Peter Criss was the one who really awoken me to that realization.
One of the founding members there of law enforcement against prohibition.
You know, compare alcohol prohibition to the contemporary war on drugs that we're having today that Nixon started.
Yep.
You know, and it's like, wow, well, what was the outcome of alcohol prohibition? It wasn't positive to society, created black markets, turned ordinary law-abiding citizens into crooks or criminals, you know, created the organized crime that we know today.
Tell it, Buzz.
And, you know, that was just quite an eye-opener. And what's happened today is, you know, instead of it being Chicago mobsters, which are still there, you've got the, you know, South American drug cartels, and then the Afghanistan connection.
And the DEA, and the CIA.
Yeah, and a bunch of alphabet gangs. Yeah, we brought them all up before.
Come on, Buzz, let's tell them folks why we're here. We got to stand against this Nazi fascism since 1973. We got the DEA in this country. We're here to put the finger on it. It's the middle finger, folks. They're nothing less than Nazis.
Drug Enforcement Agency. Stop and think about what that name is. They enforce what? The legal prescription of drugs.
They never went knocking on the FDA's door. Come on, until you get your door broken in, or you're even someone who gets a wrong address, okay? The DEA gets an address and it's the wrong address, and they come knocking on your door and destroy your place, and then they leave you to yourself, and you're like, well, what's going on here? This is America. Come on, people, stop bitching, start a revolution, and educate yourself from those around you so you don't have to tolerate from those power tricksters what you don't tolerate from your family and your friends.
Hi there, folks. Dr. Don Dumore here to introduce more hemp products. As you've seen in our past, we've got hemp protein powder, hemp milk, hemp waffles, hemp crunch, hemp tortillas, a wide array of hemp products that I know that if you have the time, you'll go out and buy, because these are fully nutritious products high in amino acids, which are the building blocks of whole proteins. All your essential amino acids can be found in these hemp products in the hemp seed. And another thing that I'd like to introduce here, another product that I'd like to introduce here is hemp oil vinaigrette. I'm the salad man, oh yeah. I'm the salad man, oh yeah. And dress up your salad, you know that I can, with this fine hemp oil vinaigrette. It's a hemp oil based vinaigrette dressing, and this stuff will add flavor and nutritional benefits to any fine salad. You can even marinate your meats with it. And one thing I'd like to say that the hemp oil has in it, which is makes it very beneficial. We've talked about the protein benefits of the hemp seed. It's got essential fatty acids, which are in perfect ratio with what the perfect ratio is to essential fatty acids, omega-3 and 6, which can be found in this. And I'd like to just explain to you, I was at home and I was figuring, well, if you can get omega-3 fatty acids from fish oil, why use hemp oil? Well, I'd like to let you know that mercury poison in the water is in much of the fish oil, because much of the fish oil comes from the liver, and that's where toxins are stored. And I'm not saying all fish oils are loaded with this mercury, but we do have polluted waters now, so the ideal place to go for your essential omega-3 fatty acids would be definitely hemp oil. And hemp doesn't require any pesticide to be grown, so you don't have to worry about the pesticides getting into the hemp to corrupt your hemp oil.
Well, you know, Buzz, last week's show, we really touched on a lot. We've been covering a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And one thing we forgot to talk about that we, you know, mentioned.
Probably the most important thing of all, too.
Right. And